I'm doing lateral raises. Dumbbells are awesome, right? But if you get a good arsenal, like Carrion has a good one, these standing, straight arm lateral raise machines are probably my favorite shoulder exercise. I love starting with them. Don't have to use much weight, but here's the thing. Full range of motion. I know a lot of people tell you only go up to here. It's gonna damage your rotator cuff. Look, I had this on Twitter. This guy's like, you're gonna damage your rotator cuff. It's like, dude, the shoulder is literally a 360-degree ball and socket joint. It's meant to go like this. If I can't go like this with workable weight I can handle, then my shoulder's fucked anyway. So I think people misunderstand what full range of motion is. It's what you can go through safely without pain within your own flexibility, mobility, right? And the goal is obviously to improve that mobility over time. But again, 360-degree ball and socket joint. Let's move through that entire range of motion as much as humanly possible while still stressing the muscle. I've done one warm-up set. We'll probably get 4 total sets here. Here we're able to keep our arm nice and straight. All the way up. You can actually hear it hit the top, see? Oh, the burn is amazing. This is my 4th total set. Heavier, aiming for around 6 to 10 reps. And since this is my last one, looking at reps in reserve, that's how you measure things. 0 to 1, all right? And again, that's, if I had a team of people screaming at me to get 5, I could probably get it, but 0 to 1 without having a team pump me up, right? I can literally go home. You know, my shoulders are trained. We'll do about 2 or 3 more exercises on shoulders, do some arms. That's a good start. This is a pretty dope machine right here. Basically, a rear delt raise, chest supported. You will not find anything better than this. It's an Atlantis piece of equipment, one of my favorite equipment companies. So the chest pad right here, seat right here. Get the chest pad. Can't beat that. Some days you'll see me start with this, go super heavy. Other days will pre-exhaust. Today's one of those other days. Hold on. We gotta reconfigure this. There we go. Now I got the hat right. All right. So again, when I go heavier, I'll set the bench lower range of motion. I'm okay with that. I'm still coming below 90 degrees. Sometimes I like to get nice and light. When I'm really light, let's go all the way down. And my hands are literally like, I can touch my shoulders and my thumbs. And that I find is a good variation. Now, I go up by 1 plate at a time. Again, depending on your strength level, you go by 1/4 at a time, a 10 at a time. You just do the machine. But I kind of like graduating in weight. And then my max set, I like to kind of go till I got nothing in the tank. So again, I could probably do 30 of these, but that's like mental masturbation. It's 10 of those, move on to bigger weight. Actually, feeling pretty strong today. So 3 plates of generally as heavy as I'll go with the lower range of motion. And I know a lot of you ROM fucking Nazis, be like, oh, always full range of motion. Look, man, again, like time and place, same reason we do box squats for kids. You know, can I do the heavier weight full range? Well, probably, yeah. But it's still full range. Again, this is almost an extreme range of motion because I'm literally down here. Whereas, you know, you look at how far down can you possibly go, right? But, so let's go. Yeah, the pre-exhaust definitely pre-exhausted me. Let's go heavy, see what happens. Whew. Well, see when I talk partial range of motion, I'm still way down here, right? I'm still doing this. So when I'm fresh, I can rep this out. Shoulders are gone. Like those first two exercises completely spent me. So, whew. See what the kid can do, right? Oh. Well, you can tell it's when I train. I'm generally pretty calm. I'm not just running around wooing the whole time, right? Like once the set kicks in, I lock in. And that's just like football. Like between plays, you can't go this level the whole time. You go down, play starts, back to 100. Calm it down, back to 100. I think that'll do it for shoulders. Did rear, did lateral, did this. Move on. There's no need to beat it up more, right? Move on. Get some arms. Shrug, so I lied. It's not arms yet. I forgot. I'm not doing heavy deadlifts since I strained my lower back. So essentially, I'm not hitting those shrugs. Like I'm not hitting traps. Like when you do heavy deadlifts, you're naturally statically holding it. So even if you don't do this, you got 600 pounds on the bar. You're here. That's engaging your traps. Right now, other than shoulder press, where you are engaging your traps, I'm really not getting that focused trap engagement. So until I can do deadlifts again, which, you know, going and getting the traction done and doing the red light therapy, I'll tell you about that. You know, I got this new unit. It's actually really cheap too. And I just sit, put the red light on my back while I'm working all day at the office. Big fan of red light therapy. I know a lot of people are, where's the data? Well, the data's on diabetic ulcers. So we're extrapolating what we can, but I notice, again, like there's no control group, but I notice some subjective benefits to it, not objective, subjective, because I am biased. So, but again, I'm just trying to figure things out for myself as I get older and I train harder, so I can give it to you guys so it can help you. Because I'll tell you what, that traction yesterday on my back, 2 days ago, my back, I mean, it sped up the healing process. And I'm glad Brandon got those machines in his office. You don't see my Instagram anyway. Full range of motion. I'll do one more set. Don't need to film that shit. Then move on to arms. Finishing off with tries. So I'll give arms their own day sometimes. I'm just basically hitting it, tapping it, a little bit of stimulation in here. We're ready to hit our triceps a lot with the shoulder workout. Again, a lot of people will tell you, just go to 90 degrees. Why? I mean, my muscle goes through here. Why would I stop here? Well, full tension. Oh no, I'd rather have the stretch than get the tension. But again, when I was taught to do these when I was a youngin', and I was working at Valley Total Fitness, got my ACE certification at 17 years old, I was told, only come to 90 degrees. Come above 90 degrees, you're not working the tricep. But if I'm here and I come down, that's a full tricep extension, right? So again, these people load up the bar and just nah, we want to come all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Keep that tension, get that stretch. Again, if you're looking at this, you got the ready stance. I don't stagger, standing straight like I'm a linebacker in football. That's where my hips are. Hips back. How to make MTS Nutrition machine waste sludge. What is sludge? It's basically a pudding, okay? I actually own the word sludge. I trademarked it. I've been using this word since 2005. Anyway, how do you do it? First, how much protein you need? For me, 50 grams of protein. That'll be 2 scoops of MTS. So I'm using ice cream sandwich, but I'll tell you what, any of our flavors are perfect for sludge. And I made them so they mix perfectly into a sludge. Now, you can use milk. You can use water. For simplicity, I'm going to use water. Again, MTS Whey is meant to taste great with just water. So how much do you use? Good question. I have no answer. What you want to do is put a little bit of water and stir it. Okay? See how it's not all absorbed? You're going to put a little bit more water. Then you're going to stir it because you don't want it too loose. You don't want it too soggy. This is the consistency you want. Just like that. See, if I would have put more, it would have been like a soup. Now, I left it a little bit watery right here, a little bit watery, because what we're going to do, you could add anything you want. You could add chocolate chips. Sometimes I cut up a banana, but the OG sludge utilized frozen blueberries. 100 grams of frozen blueberries is about 15 grams of carbohydrate. So take it in here, stir it in. There it is. You can make it thinner, more watery, make it thicker, more like a pudding. It's all about adjusting the water. What this gives you, high quality protein, minimal fat, and depending on what you put in it, minimal or as many carbohydrates as you want. You put oatmeal, you put whatever you want. Anyway, MTS Nutrition Sludge. Where do you buy MTS Nutrition? At tigerfitness.com. Anyway, a classic. Stop drinking your shake. Start eating it. And that's not a game.